Okay, bye, honey. Have a good night. Hello, everyone. How are you? We're a minute early. I'm drinking 777 on ice. Let me know you're here in the chat. Hi. Hi, Jordan. How are you? Hi, Renee. Hi, Anita. Tell me what you guys. Oh, Cindy's teapot fell and broke. I'm sorry, honey. That's usually a sign of a breakthrough coming, though. So hopefully you have a big, good breakthrough. Lori, hi. Let me know what you guys are drinking. Elle is in Boise, sipping 777 and butter blue coconut cream. Ooh, the 777's yummy, right? I've got it hot and I've got it iced. So I've got it both ways. Um, oh, boho breakfast in a nice cool dark room. Holly, I'm sorry you have a headache. Drinking 222 in Los Angeles. Suzanne, we drank pots of that yesterday. Um, so Murnus, hi, drinking matcha at this time of night? You're crazy, girl. Jacqueline, drinking Child's Pose in Conyers, Georgia. Good to see you. Hi, Tara. Um, Nancy's drinking 444. Debbie is drinking wine. It's okay, Debbie. Sometimes I put wine in my teacup. It's all right. We'll survive. Um, Terry's sipping Moringa Moon tonight. Jackie and I just reformulated that to be a little more creamy and delicious. The Moringa Moon is going to be so nice. And Sherry's having 222, and Rose is drinking water. That's okay. Blanca is drinking 777. How do you like it, love? Jean is drinking iced tea like I am. Oh, Brenda's drinking the world in Arkansas. I love it. Sue is sipping Venus in Buffalo, New York. Leanne is drinking Divine Timing in Irvine. Which one? Leanne's drinking Garnet in Louisiana. Oh, wow. It's 104 in St. Louis. Rebecca, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Hi, Cindy in Phoenix, drinking Queen of Tropics. Okay. Oh, good. Blanca loves 777. I do too. So I've got 777 hot and iced. This is this month's membership tea, and it is really, really so good. It's a pineapple green tea with jasmine, chrysanthemum, passion fruit, blue lotus, and safflower, as well as oranges. So it's a really delightful, yummy blend, and super enjoying it. So we are here to celebrate Magic Monday. It is a new moon week. So we will be planting some very potent intentions. I am here to let you know that you are precious and that these moments are that I get to share with you are a treasure. We are a community of tea lovers that come together to become more mindful, more calm, cool, and connected in the world that we find ourselves in. Connection is more important than ever, and what connects us are our commonalities, right? We all cherish love and compassion and kindness, as well as clean water and air, and we're all here to celebrate wellness. Your health is your wealth, and that is why drinking magic hour mindfully is so important. So tonight what we'll do is we will have our tea ceremony meditation, then we will do the reading of the week, and then we will do our giveaway. Okay, so tonight I invite you just to settle in, and if any of you guys have any questions, mystifying Mark, you know, Isis actually came to me. I had an interesting experience with Isis. This is my Isis necklace, and I'll tell you about that at the end if you remind me, Mark. And so, yeah, I need to have Isis tell me what her blend is, her final blend. And hi, everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Yes, the blue pineapple soda tea is my favorite. Well, cherry cola is my favorite of the sodas, I think. Yeah, but they're totally different. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to anoint myself with the moon essential oil, and then we will get started. Okay, so here we go. And I have a very simple setup tonight. Um, all I have is a candle in my cup and my moon essential oil for anointing. And so if any of you have gotten the essential oil perfumes, they are super lovely, and the they're they're synced with astroherbology, the plants of the day of the week that sync to the planet that rules that day. So um, I like to anoint myself with the perfume of the day every day. I anoint myself a couple times, but oh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so everyone relax. Everyone bring yourself into the moment. Gather the parts of you that are still lingering outside of your presence and your awareness. Maybe gather the part of you that didn't finish your to-do list today, or gather the part of you that is still thinking about the past or the future. Go ahead and gather all the parts of you. Let's see if there's any part of you that's missing. Let's see if any part of you needs to be brought back into the fold, into this present moment, into full body and mind awareness, into the spirit realm of consciousness connected to body. Allow yourself to rest into the moment. Allow yourself to listen to the sound of my voice and to rest. Allow yourself to be held by me, by the moment, by the tea, by gravity, by your chair, wherever you find yourself sitting or standing. Allow yourself simply to be held. Now what I'd love for you to do is I'd love for you to create or to envision a golden circle of light in your energy field. I'd love for you to see a circle of light all around you, a little bubble of light. I'd love to see how that color might be coming through for you. Just think about what color you're emanating. If your circle of light is blue or green, pink, red, orange, yellow, just feel what your circle feels like. Feel what your energy feels like. Feel what your mood feels like. Feel how everything is affecting your energy field. Because you're just a ball of energy connected to the divine source of all creation. Kind of amazing. On planet Earth, spiritual being having a human experience. So rad, so incredible. Now feel yourself land into that energy, the light around you, surrounding you. Feel yourself being loved by the light in your energy field. Feel it emanating out of you and back to you. Feel that warmth hitting your skin, penetrating your skin and going into your body as a self-healing bubble, containing your energy and allowing it to regenerate you. Is a very potent way when you feel that you can't really control the world. You can always control your own energy field. You can always visualize a color, feeling the energy around you and moving back in toward you to cleanse you. It's just a simple way of projecting and receiving, giving out and then receiving back. And now let yourself finally land. Bring your cup of tea to your chest. Put your left hand under the cup, your right hand around the cup. And feel yourself rest in the moment. with your tea. Breathing and bringing down any stress, bringing down any worry, bringing down any panic, bringing it from the mind down through the body and out the feet, and feel all your stress being released into the earth as the earth will take everything and regenerate you fully. Allow any worrying thoughts, any stress, just to hand it over. Let go, let God, let go into the earth. Just allow everything to leave you. Find a feeling of calm. And as you arrive at a feeling of calm, I want you to feel what that feels like in your chest, in your heart. The world is always going to be a crazy, learning, planet, place. But you in this moment can regenerate and rejuvenate. You can receive inspiration. You can relax. You can renew yourself simply by breathing and sipping your tea mindfully. Allow the tea to be the nourishment you need to stay calm, cool, and connected. And now take your cup and move it 3 times to the right. The first time is for you to appreciate your body. Think about something you really appreciate with your body. Turn your cup a second time and appreciate something about your mind. The way you think, the way you see the world, maybe your problem-solving skills. Think about something you appreciate about your mind. And now, with the third turn of your cup, appreciate something about your soul. The aspect of you that is untouchable by circumstance. The infinite part of you. The ancient, wise, infinite part of you. And now with that, trace the circular shape of your cup, remembering that your soul is infinite. There's no beginning, middle, or end to it. And as the Japanese say, Ichigo Ichi, this moment only occurs once. Ichi Ichigo. So remember your infinite nature in this moment. As it occurs once, you're expanding time and space by remembering the foreverness in you. I know it's probably not a word. So trace your cup, and now as you sip your tea, appreciate the flavor of the tea. Taste the tea on the front of your tongue, the sides of your tongue, the middle, and the back. Really giving yourself the full receiving of all of the flavors of the plants, the botanicals, the tea leaves, the love, the effort, the rain, the soil, the air, everything that grew those botanicals. Just simply appreciate the planet and all the hands that put this tea together for you and brought it to you. And then your hands in making it, and now your hands in holding it and sipping it. just take a moment and feel the quality of how you feel now, just with a few moments of rest, intentional thinking, guiding your mind, tasting the tea, becoming present to appreciation, becoming present to the energy field, the light that you radiate and receive. Observe your body and how it feels now, the quality of relaxation, the quality of presence, the quality of resting into the moment and present moment awareness. Maybe notice how your breathing has become more relaxed, or how your mind has calmed down. Maybe notice that the jumpy parts of your body are now resting. You can do this any time of any day, simply with intention. Simply pour yourself a cup of tea, sit and feel yourself breathing, tasting, appreciating. That's how you land in the moment and make the moment infinite. That's how you remember your ageless, infinite, true nature. Feels good, right? I always love doing this because it really opens the door in my heart and brings that forward, like the energy of my heart. Because I think with our changing world, it's easy to close off the heart and to put up our guard. We don't want to do that. Yeah, we need to keep our hearts open. Okay, let's do our reading. So I lost my Isis necklace. Mark's asking again. Um, I lost it. And this is what I got in my last trip to Egypt a couple months ago. And Isis is the goddess of healing and magic. Isis is the great mother in the Egyptian pantheon. And Isis came to me a couple of years ago in Italy and told me to help me take back her name, that it had been stolen by extremists. And so if you think about the group of extremists that were hurting people, they were called that. They took her name. And so a few years ago, I was told to take back her name. And so I was in Italy and was talking to the general manager of the property, the healing property we were at. It was a hot spring property. And I was saying, it's so weird. I keep feeling this goddess from Egypt here. And he said, this used to be an ancient Isis temple. And it turns out Italy was full of Isis temples. And so my friend Crystal and I, we found the Isis temple museum in the little village and I started really having a conversation with this ancient goddess who is considered the Great Mother. And Mother Mary is actually modeled after her. And so when I thought I lost this necklace last week at Canyon Ranch, I didn't have it for about 5 days. And I had to come to terms with the fact that I lost a real gold diamond necklace, which I've been very, very careful with because I don't have a lot of real gold jewelry. And so I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost it. And then I was rearranging my room and I was rearranging my books on my altar, and I lifted up my essential oils and I looked, and she had fallen back there. The necklace had fallen, and I saw it, and I felt this huge wave of relief. But what I heard was, I am the great mother. I never would leave you. You could never lose me, no matter what. So while this necklace is a symbol of me to you, I am never lost. I am here today and all days as the great mother of healing and magic. And that is the truth. And so I was jotting it down in my journal, but the great mother never leaves us. There is a great spirit, and the mother is our earth, and it's also the divine. And so Isis, whatever name you hold to be your divine feminine, maybe it's Mother Mary, maybe it's another goddess. It's really important to remember that magic of the great mother can never ever leave you. And so while I thought I lost my necklace, and I'm really glad I didn't, because I was feeling really bad that I splurged and then lost it. I think Myrnus was with me when I bought it. She's here with us. She was with me in Cairo, I think. But yeah, it was one of those moments. Okay, so let's do our reading. Yeah, Myrnus was with me. She knows this necklace. She knows how hard I thought about which size to get and what a budget I was on too. Yeah, you guys want to see it? Elle wants to see it here. So she's got ruby eyes and a diamond headdress, the moon. And that's her. And the snake. She's really beautiful. Yeah, so we have a beautiful Isis tea that'll come soon. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to do our reading real quick. Why do I keep getting this card? I keep getting it. Okay, so last week we had a beautiful reading, and this week we're having another one. I'm going to pull an angel card for us because, there's two. Oh, ooh, chills. Okay, so the reading for the week, my loves, moment to moment. This is to regain your sense of presence. This is to replenish the moments of your life with magic. This is to not gloss over as you race to the next thing. This is to be here now. This is to join the race inwardly toward your own light, presence, and breath. This is a potent, sweet, kind, angelic, simple, easy card to remember to be in the moment. And this is tea practice. This is magic hour right here. We find our magical moments through the breath, through an intentional cup of tea, through kindness to ourselves and others. And then the angel cards that I pulled with this, two stuck to my finger, so I had to pull two, is resilience and freedom. So in that single-minded, focused, intentional moment of sipping your tea and becoming present, you become more resilient. You really do. And in the quiet moments of reflection and rejuvenation, you also find your freedom. You find what parts of you are unleashed to create, to transform, to regenerate, all of it. So important. So today and this week's reading is find your resilience and your freedom in the moment. Moment to moment, rest into the moment. That's what we do at Magic Hour. We're here to teach you to take the plant medicine of these beautiful botanicals, bring it mindfully into your body, be present in your breath, and regain your freedom and your resilience within. That's where real power comes from. You can't get power from anyone else. That's an illusion. The power comes from within you. The best rested, the most relaxed, the most cool, calm, and connected, the most conscious will win. And what does winning mean in a conscious world, in a magic hour world? It means you regain and you get your moments back. You take back your time. You take back your body. You take back your wellness. You take back your focus. You give less attention to outer things and more attention to inner things, right? The things that matter to you. So that's our reading for the week. That's a good one, right? Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, my loves, Ashley put together your gift today. So let's see what Ashley did. Okay, so this is what we have today. Ooh, oh, it's Cancer season. So Cancer white tea. This is a mango, ginger, beautiful white tea. And I learned a lot about white tea on this trip to China. White tea, as it ages, it becomes more valuable and more medicinal. So white tea in the first year is considered tea, third year is considered medicine, and seventh year is considered a treasure. I learned that from a white tea producer in Fujian. So Cancer, loose leaf tea, look how beautiful she is. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So this white tea is a moonlight white that is harvested on a full moon, and she's blended with organic mango extracts from ripe mangoes and really yummy warming ginger. And then it's got a little turkey tail mushroom in it, which is really good for strengthening your immune system. Okay, so that's in here. Then we've got the Sun Yopan tea. This is such a lovely, it's apples and yopan. Yopan is a holly plant, and this is being grown by a farmer in Texas who's a woman farmer. And yopan is an herb that has a natural, it's like yerba mate, it's got a little bit of caffeine in it, but it's very happy making. I love yopan. It makes me so happy. And so this one is also got pineapple and moringa. Oh yeah, it's moringa and yopan. This is a powerhouse. Oh, and turmeric root. Oh my God. This is like my favorite tea. I just decided that I forgot it was my favorite tea because we have so many options. Then you're gonna get a strainer. So this is a really, Ashley put together a gorgeous gift set for you guys today. So that is today's gift set. And this is like $65, $65 worth of tea, and this is like 40. So this is like, yeah, so it's like $130 gift. It's pretty good. Pretty generous, Ash. Oh, maybe I should drop in the tea perfume. I'm gonna drop in this tea perfume. I'll give you a fresh one because this one's mine. This, oh, I love this tea perfume. This is the tea perfume that's on the website. This one is the just the Magic Hour branded one, and it's vanilla essential oil, rose essential oil, which is really expensive, lemon essential oil, and green tea oil. So I'm gonna throw that in there, but I'm gonna give you a fresh one. I'm just doing this for video, but we'll give you a brand new one. I'm not gonna give you my that I've been wearing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the giveaway. What do you guys say? Okay, I'll sip to that. Angel 777 tea. This is so good, iced or hot. Oh, and then let's see. And then I'll stay on if any of you guys have any questions, because I know some of you have some questions. Okay, so who is going to be our winner tonight? Anybody having a birthday? Anybody wanting to claim yourself? So I know that you guys like to put more notes in the thing to up your chances, but if you close your eyes and visualize winning, you might be more successful. Okay, so let's go with you. Blanca Guerra. Blanca, you won, honey bunny. Blanca, are you the Blanca I know from Miran? Or are you a different Blanca? Blanca. Oh, different one. Oh my God. Our jar supplier, our rep is named Blanca Guerra. I think it's Guerra. Yeah, very similar. Blanca, you won. Congratulations, honey. Well, congrats, congrats. I'm so happy. Oh, you've been a member for a long time. Yay. Cool. Well, you have a namesake. Okay, so Blanca, congratulations, honey. That's a great win. And the white tea is so cooling on your system. It's considered in Chinese medicine to be the heart opener. Camellia sinensis opens the heart channel, and this white tea cools you in the summer. That's why I like to drink more white tea and green teas in the summer. And that Yopan will also make it's so happy making. And then you got the perfume and the strainer. So I will stick around if anybody wants to ask me any questions about magic hour or tea or anything. Good, Blanca. So email your address to, no, actually, you can email it directly to Melissa, melissa@clubmagichour.com. And you can CC Ashley at clubmagichour.com. But Melissa is shipping these out now from the warehouse. So thank you, Janai. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Bonnie. Congrats to you. Okay, so now the question. So Magic Hour Circle is closed. You guys have a wonderful week. I love you. I'll see you next week. And then let's see, what are the questions? What were the new teas you said were coming out? It was a giveaway 2 weeks ago, not the divine timing. We have the ceremonial soda teas that are new. We have the rare Chinese teas that won't be here for another 4 or 5 weeks because they're on the water. Thank you, Sanjay. I'm not sure, Elena. I'm not sure. Thank you, Jenny. Any other questions? Does the perfume last throughout the day when put on? Becky, I noticed that it's pure essential oils, and so I noticed that the moon is a little lighter, but the other ones I noticed last most of the day. I carry them in my purse, and I just reapply them when I need the aromatherapy benefit. So I use, because these are pure essential oils, I use them as my own aromatherapy. And I notice that I can smell them for probably, I would say 6 hours, but they don't fade completely out. I just get used to them because I'm wearing them. And there are a high percentage of essential oils in the organic fractionated coconut oil. I think I have them between a 5 and 10%. You have to keep it safe so that they don't burn the skin. So I reduce them down to between like a 5 to 10% usually. Okay, there's more questions. Oh, the saffron teas, that's what it is. Okay, let me go back to the top of the questions. They were the sample sizes. Yes, the saffron teas. Those will be coming out, Elena, in July. They are the Inner Beauty teas, yes. My tea bag machine arrives at the end of this week, and we're hoping to put those in tea bags. And what is the deck of the cards I use? These are the Osho Zen Tarot, and I use these for one card readings because they're very meaningful with one card reading. And the regular tarot are a little bit hard for one card reading. These are a little bit more succinct for a one card reading. What deck? I think they were saffron teas. Thank you, Margaret. That's exactly what they are. They're the Inner Beauty Ayurvedic teas that are made for your dosha. So they're for kapha, and they're for all doshas, and then there's one for pitta and one for vata. And so we'll have a quiz. What's going to take the time is we have to put the quiz on the website that will have how to understand your dosha in Ayurvedic medicine. So if you're more air, you'll be vata. If you're more fire, you'll be pitta. If you're more earth, you're kapha. And then I have one that balances all of them. So we'll have the quiz, the quiz, getting that set up and really perfected is going to take a little bit of time, so that you guys will be able to figure out your dosha and then buy the right tea. And then the research project selections. Yes, Brenda. So the Breakfast with Benefits will be the research project. We have to make sure that we don't look like we're trying to do, that we're trying to practice medicine. So I had Gabriella and Ashley, they came up with a big questionnaire, but it was really detailed, a little bit more leaning toward medicine. And I don't want to be liable for looking like I'm trying to practice medicine in a in a research group. So I just want to know if they help your blood sugar, if they help your mood, if they help you lose weight, or they help you feel better. And so I have them simplifying that. And then once that's simplified, we'll contact you guys, and then you guys can start that project. But it's taking a little bit longer just because the laws are really wonky. With the way that the girls had the questions, they were asking a little too much detail, and it felt a little more on the medical side. And I didn't want you guys to think we were trying to practice medicine, because we're not. We just want to see if the herbs and the teas are helping you. So when do you know about Blue Lotus tea and concentrate? We do have the Blue Lotuses, the whole Blue Lotuses in stock. We haven't put them on the website yet. Those we do need to get up on the website. We've just been really, really busy. I did get those, so I'm going to make a list and get the Blue Lotuses scheduled for the website. Ayurvedic quiz. Let's see, what else do we need to remember? And then the Breakfast with Benefits research group. Can you tell me? Okay, yeah, so that's what's taking so long, Brenda, with the research group. Okay, and then the Blue Lotus tea, we will have that. It'll go on the site soon. We have to also, Blue Lotus isn't legal in Louisiana, it turns out. I don't know why. So we have to find an app that won't let it ship to Louisiana. That was another thing that we had to do. So we have to figure that out. That's another little thing. Yes, the new Chinese teas, you'll be learning more and more about those as I'm going to be blogging a lot of those. Yeah, the tea classes are starting because I'm not traveling until I'm going to Turkey in October, but that's the only travel now that I have. So the tea school classes are being scheduled, and we do have the dates for July and August, but we were trying to get the dates for September and October, and I finally got my travel dates for October. So we will get the tea classes up on the site for you guys. Is there a tea that's good for solar plexus? Definitely. Anything with pineapple is going to be good for you, Daya. I would do like the 777's high in pineapple, but pineapple's really good. Pineapple and ginger. The cancer would be really good for your solar plexus. Anything with anything that's going to be like ginger, anything like liver, anything that's in this area. You could do Queen of the South could be good for it because it's all liver cleansing herbs. But yeah, any of our liver support teas would be helpful for solar plexus, and teas with saffron. Yeah, those will be out soon. Breakfast with Benefits, Jean, we will definitely be getting back to you guys on the research group. Once again, we had hundreds and hundreds of people sign up. Number two, we were getting a little too medical with our questions, so we are toning those down. And number three, we just need a little bit of time. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Claudia. And would green or white or something else be best for sun tea? I think white tea is better for sun tea. Green tea can get a little bit bitter, but you can, the oolongs are great for sun tea also. And the saffron teas will be coming out sometime in July, probably toward the end of July, but they'll only be coming out to a small group in the beginning. Good night. Good night, Nicole. Okay, when will the 777 Angel Tea be available online? My birthday is 7/17/71, so I definitely need some. Yeah, you do. I don't know. Normally they come out the last Saturday of the month. It just depends on how much we have, but it's yummy. How many times would you recommend to re-steep the same tea leaves? So, Janai, the pu'er tea can be steeped a solid 5 to 10 times, depending on, how much tea you use. I mean, Gong Fucha style Chinese tea ceremony is you steep it short amounts of time, a little bit longer each time, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and you just steep all day in the same little pot. But if you're doing an oolong or a pu'er or a white tea, you can at least get 3 steeps out of those. And I don't, but I don't, I do it all at the same sitting. I never take the tea and try to save it and then re-steep it later or put it in the fridge. If I'm gonna steep my tea a fourth or fifth time, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take my tea leaves and I'll throw them in water in a pitcher in the fridge and then strain it out and do my last steep as a cold steep. So how many times is, let's see, if a scent lasts all day, it most likely has PFAS. Yeah, these are 100% natural, Rebecca. I'm really passionate about purity, and I have a 15-year-old daughter who loves perfume, and it's really upsetting that the perfumes have forever chemicals that are screwing up her endocrine system. And so these perfumes are made pure for not only myself and her, but for you also. I would never make something with a chemical that you would put on your body or in your body. Are the tariffs changing and creating better prices? The tariffs are still a nightmare, Julie. We did raise our prices, but you guys probably didn't notice because we came up with a way to raise them that wouldn't shock your system. We raised everything about between $1 and $5 on the site, even the ones that didn't have Chinese teas in them. The Chinese teas are at 37.5%, which is outrageous, which means our pu'er is really high. Our white tea, our oolong, all the good teas are really high. So what we did is we just raised everything about $1 to $5. We're hoping that's going to even out, but I didn't want to make some teas so expensive that no one could afford them anymore, and then other teas not. So we just sort of buried the tariff cost in raising everything just like $1 to $5 for the larger pouches on some of those, and then $1 on some of the smaller pouches. So that's what we chose to do. So everything did go up, but not drastically. It was more relaxed. We don't have the angel cards and the Osho Zen cards on the website because you can just get these on Amazon. We try to have stuff on our website that you can't get on Amazon, like our tea, you can't get on Amazon. So if you guys want to go buy these on Amazon, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to pretend to try to compete with Amazon. I can't. We're just not. We're not. So that's that. So what was the tea in the giveaway tonight was the Cancer astrology tea and the Sun tarot tea. Yeah. Yes, Jillian. Okay, let's see. What else? Wonky, I know, that's one of my favorite words. When are you going to have another trip? Gina, we set the dates for China, not China. I do have a trip coming up in China. We set the dates for the next Egypt tea trip or Egypt trip for October 2026. Oh, Jean's noticing not having her breakfast with benefits mood. Okay, keep a little thing with note with that. Oh, good, Laura, send us an email on that. That's really amazing. And I'm sorry that your husband has Alzheimer's. I'm really sorry. I lost both my husband's parents to Alzheimer's. And the mood balancing I could see would help. It's dopamine. It helps with dopamine. So, yeah, the other Egypt trip will be offered soon. If China is not releasing anything but domestic tea, do you have access to the better premium teas? Yes, I do. Tomorrow's email is about that, Bonnie. I have access to the domestic grade teas. Yeah, yes, I'm very, very neurotic about the quality of my tea, and I have definitely created enough goodwill in China to be getting the good stuff. So that's all coming, and my teas that I do get from China are really fresh and high quality. So I just want to let you know that we never were getting low grade. We're always at a grade 1 or 2. We never go to a grade 3 or 4. So it's just the grade 1, there's a grade above that we normally don't have access to, but I'm getting those now. So it's really great. What are the Blue Lotus teas called? There's Angel 111 has Blue Lotus in it, and so does 777. So Blue Lotus is 111 and 777. Suzanne, weird question. Why isn't the salon posting the menu anymore? On what platform? Because it's on Resi. The menu's on Resi for June. So, oh, maybe it's not. Maybe we forgot because we have a new manager and she's just learning. But you can always email us, Suzanne. That's definitely not a weird question, honey. Okay, so let's see. Are samples available of the saffron teas? Not quite yet, but they will be soon. Are you going to have any of the different aged white teas? Yes, I'm going to have to make the white teas aged myself. So I just pulled a couple cases of Yin Zhen and Moonlight White out of production to save them. So I'm going to have to age the white teas myself. The research group, there was a link for it via email. And there will be one final email sent, but we have way too many signups as it is. We're only going to be able to take about 30 of you, maybe 50, and there were hundreds. What teas are good for grief, Donna? Anything with Tulsi in it. Child's Pose is really good because it's Tulsi and roses. And any of the angel teas are really good for grieving. Tulsi and white tea. White tea will help open the heart channel so that you can allow the grieving to come forward. So, but for grieving itself, I need to make a grieving blend. Tulsi, white tea, and roses, honey. So do I have any specific recommendations for nerve pain or migraines? Green tea is good for pain. I mean, all tea is good for the inflammation. It really depends on what the pain is coming from. For inflammation, I use a lot of turmeric personally. I take turmeric pills. I drink turmeric teas. I love that sun tea. I love lucid dreams. I love all the teas that have turmeric in it are really potent for anti-inflammation and like reducing inflammation. Nerve pain is a little bit tougher. I do a lot of nervine teas. So Venus is all nervine teas and they relax the nervous system. And when you start to reduce cortisol, like you start to reduce inflammation, it starts to reduce pain. So I think Venus, lucid dreams, and then I do white teas for cooling the system. They really help. Okay, so yes, okay. So I'm gonna go eat because my husband is texting me nonstop that dinner's on the table. So I gotta go. And so, yes, the teas that help with weight loss are definitely in our weight loss collection. If you search weight balance on the website, oolongs are fantastic, puars are fantastic. And anything thermogenic that's going to get your immune system or your like your liver and everything, you know, burning EGCG and green tea boosts metabolism. And then the metabolism boost of the breakfast with benefits is super helpful. Okay, you guys, save these for next time. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Remember to breathe. Remember to drink your tea. Mwah. I hope you guys have a great week.